If you were ever wondering how you could take a list of your champions, right? Track all of them for the job changing signal and then send them very targeted and personalized outreach message using the familiarity concept. This video is for you. So in today's video, I want to show you this quick workflow, which by the way, I was presenting last week on a Clay Club event in Helsinki. And based on the feedback and reactions, I saw that a lot of people liked it. Hence, I wanted to also record a YouTube video showing you how you could do the same and explaining step by step what to do. So we are right now inside Clay. I have created an empty workbook. And the very first thing which we want to do is go to signals, because again, we are looking for the signals. And the very first one which is on the list is basically job change. So we want to go for job changes. Let's click it here. The next thing which we do, we select a group of people on which we want to track this signal. For this particular purpose, we have, first of all, CSV. If you have a more advanced Clay subscription, you could also import people from CRM, which is again super comfortable. And then you can send this information back to CRM and update people's info. Or you could use also an existing Clay table where you have a bunch of people, right? And you could, for example, track job changes on this particular lead list that you have built. But for the sake of convenience, I'm going to use the option import with CSV. So let's choose a sample file, right? And I'll show you what happens next. So let's open it. All right, once it's done, we already have like some people coming up here. We click next. So it takes a couple of minutes for it to kind of be set up. And I'll show you, of course, what happens next. All right, and we have like around 50 people who changed their jobs, right, from this list. The list was about 600 people or something. Now we want to choose the time period. I mean, the less time between the job change and your outreach message, the better, of course. So I would include changes within the last 3 months. Let's put it this way. We click next. And then we have a table which is being created, right? Again, we could choose, for example, the frequency. So, for example, this table could be run monthly on this particular list, and you could, of course, enrich it, add more people, right? Or this could be done bi-weekly, dependent on your product, on your sales cycle, right? I would put, for example, monthly. And as you can see, it already starts finding us some people. And you could also straight away enrich those people info with new data, like, for example, work emails. You could send message to Slack, just telling your sales reps, hey guys, this person has changed their job. Let's follow up with them, try to book a meeting and try to sell them our product at just new place, right? So we click save and we are getting into the table, right? I have built mine, so I want to show you everything in already done table, and we'll go step by step. So as you can see, it's absolutely the same. So for example, here the Clay was able to identify 10 job changes, and just 3 of them were done in the past 3 months, meaning those people are the hottest and we have to outreach them immediately. I do not say that the other people are bad. However, it's just a matter of timing. You would really need to aim to hit those people within first 1 to 2 months when it comes to job changes. All right. So we have full name. What we want to do is for outreach specifically, we want to output the first name of the person. So we have the simple formula, right? And here we write output just first name out of full name, which is at this particular column, right? We have it done because you of course, you won't be reaching out to Maxim Ronkin, you would be reaching out to Maxim. That's a kind of self-explanatory, right? We don't use surnames when we reach out to people. Then the next thing what we want to do is we have a bunch of LinkedIn profiles, company profiles. The next thing which we want to do is extract and normalize the previous company's name, because this is something we will also leverage in the outreach, making it super personalized. So for this purpose, I'm using Clayagent. Clayagent is a tool which allows you to go on different websites and extract the data which you're looking for. In this particular column, I asked Clayagent to visit the company's LinkedIn profile, right, and extract their company name just based on their profile. And again, I'm not the pro in writing the prompts. For this purpose, I'm using this prompt generator from Clay, right? So Clay helps you prompt a prompt. Sounds a bit misleading, but I hope you get the idea. So you could write what you want to do and it will create a really nice prompt. It has its own algorithm and it works really fine. So we have extracted the official company's name. The next thing which we want to do always is to normalize company's name. So we want to get rid of, for example, LTD, international, logistics, all of those suffixes or prefixes which are not specifically tied to company name. Hence, again, I was just using a prompt generator to create a really mega prompt here. And you could use, for example, ChatGPT for O-Mini, or even a less powerful model to configure the official company name. Here it's done. Then we have the new company LinkedIn, new company domain, also new company name. The next thing which we want to do for the new company, again, we want to normalize their name, because this is something we are going to use in the outreach. Just in a second, I'll show you what it looks like. When it's done, again, using the same prompt, the last thing which we want to do here is normalize job title. Again, this is something you can do or can avoid, but in our case, I'm using this information in the outreach. And I really want to make sure that if we are mentioning their new job title, it sounds natural and it doesn't sound as if we were using AI at all. For this purpose, again, I prompted ChatGPT OpenAI to do this for me, get rid of some commas. For example, instead of saying VP, marketing, we say Vice President of Marketing or VP of Marketing, which sounds much better. We get rid of all of the emojis, dashes. We capitalize the names which have to be capitalized. And yeah, that's it. So we have normalized job titles. And finally, we have everything ready to build a really nice outreach message. I would recommend you are using LinkedIn, because it doesn't make sense to kind of send the email to people if you're already connected with them, right? And you know each other well. You could be more friendly, right? More friendly tone, and just use LinkedIn. For this purpose, again, I just asked Clay to figure out the prompt using a previous company's name, new company name, normalized job title, and the person's first name. And I asked it to craft the messages in the very specific framework. So it would sound something like this. Hey Flip, congrats on your new role as account executive at Apple. It was nice collaborating when you were at Google, and it made me curious if we could potentially set something up together in a new place. If helpful, I can send you what it would look like for Apple, and we take it from there. What do you think? Very simple copy. I asked it to not like modify the words, use this particular example, right? And if we take a look at the output, let's open it. Here's what the final message look like. Hey Maxim, congrats on your new role at Botica as creative director. It was nice collaborating when you were at Igloo Creative House, and it made me curious if we could potentially set something up together at a new place. If this is, for example, SaaS, right? If you sell, for example, software development, you can ask them something like, if we could potentially build the same solution at a new place. Or like dependent on what you sell, right? If helpful, I can send you what it would look like for Botica and we take it from there. What do you think? Again, you're not pushing right straight away. Oh yeah, I know you just changed your job. You like working with us at your previous company. Let's put things together straight away. No. You take it in the relaxed way, right? Again, you want to nurture the prospect, even though this is your client at a different company. You could send them the lead magnet, which we are trying to do here, send some value, right? Which would make it much easier for them to say yes to you. And the last step, which we are leveraging here, is adding to a campaign. For the LinkedIn sequencer, you could use different tools. For example, HeyRich, I just used it as the example. You could add all of those to the specific campaign, right? Add first name, last name. You could also add copy in the custom field. Just send it to HeyRich and it will send the messages automatically. For example, 2 hours after lead being added to the HeyRich. So that's basically it. That's everything you need to know when it comes to job change signal. You could, of course, leverage it in different ways. You could build more advanced workflows. For example, you could still, if you want to, you could find work emails, right, of these specific people. Let's see. Yeah, so you could use waterfall enrichment, find emails, send emails to them. You could also do, for example, I was asked on the event when I was presenting, phone numbers. Yes, sir, of course. You could do the phone number enrichment, right? Find the phone numbers of the people and send, for example, a Slack message to your sales reps. Okay, guys, this person has changed their job. Let's call them, try to book a meeting and try to set them up with our product. That's how cool it can get, right? So you could always build something on top of what I've shown you, but this definitely works. This is one of the playbooks which we are also installing for our clients. So if you ever want to chat about doing something similar for you, not just, for example, job changes signal, but for example, you just want to build a very effective outbound machine, right? Add some inbound lead scoring on top of it, add some, for example, website visitors capturing, and do cool stuff like this. You could always hit me up on LinkedIn. We would make the audit for you, right? Take a look at what you're already doing, how we could improve it. And then if we like each other, we could work. If not, you could at least walk away with a nice plan for your team to execute on. So that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments if this workflow makes sense and if you would like me to build something else, maybe some different signals, maybe hiring or something based on the tech stack, and I'll show you what can be done, maybe particularly for your use case. Also, let me know what I should do when it comes to email copywriting, right? Maybe you want to see some videos on this as well, and happy to record whatever my audience wants to see. Anyways, thanks again for watching this video, and I see you in the next one. Ciao.